right, guys, I hope this is not too laggy right now. We're looking at TVIX, where volatility today is June 26th at 1:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Camera's not here today, just to hopefully fix the lag issue, but welcome for those of you who are here right now, and for those of you who are watching the recording, I want to welcome you guys to the video. It's very much appreciated that you guys are watching these videos, and yeah, very happy that you guys are here. All right, I already see Coolio here, of course, first one here. My boy Kevin is alive. Is live. All right, so we're going to take a look at general market movement in a moment as we get more people onto the live stream. So we'll be looking at SPY, of course, and then we'll also be taking a look at volatility, TVIX, as well as some of the other tickers that I wasn't able to get to that you guys made comments on in past videos. So let me know if the audio or video is good. Is it choppy? Let me just flip through two tickers. Let's just look through SPY and Dow Jones. Can you guys see any lag? So hopefully that looks clear to you guys. All right, no camera, no like. All right, so Prashanth, welcome back. Christian, hey, David, Trader Princess, love these live videos. Still a little laggy, okay. Well, it'll probably be better next time. Just not. Okay, well. All right, let's take a look at SPY. I do have a couple of people, you guys. I see you here. So we're looking at SPY intraday, and we talked about what, right? We actually talked about these 1 hour candles in these yesterday's Stock Talk video. So if you recall, we're looking at the 20-day 1 hour candles, and you can see that we pulled some. You know, these are reversal. These are bottom candles, reversal candles with long tail candles down here. And now we're going on the way up. So is this a definitive support? Yes, right. On the 180-day chart, we've seen this line, you know, has not been adjusted at all. It's been here. I added this line, this 266.65 support yesterday, just in case we fell. But we said that what? This could function as a support, and in fact it has. And that if you're trading this to the upside, that's good. But look at where we're going, right? SPY has a resistance at 272.80, 270. So we're getting near that area. So that's just something to watch. And you can imagine what? I can totally imagine a scenario where we kind of go to the 20 EMA, and similar to this area, we start getting rejected, do a double bottom, and then go back up. And that would be a very definitive sign, in my opinion, of a double bottom and a reversal. Now, of course, the other case is it could just, you know, kind of go slant back up. That's perfectly normal as well. But like I said, markets generally are in a more bullish territory, and that's why I'm pulling to a more bullish upside. All right, no lag whatsoever. That's great. So, okay, in the meantime, let's take a look at what are we looking at? TVIX, right, or volatility. We see that volatility fell 11%. So remember yesterday, what did we say about volatility? You know, don't go into a volatility if you weren't able to do any day trades, right? Volatility, and for the most part, I mean, it doesn't have to happen all the time, but when you have a massive 30% spike the previous day, you don't want to go in for a swing trade because since we're in a more bullish territory, just as fast it can go up, it can go down very quickly. And note that we've already dropped 11% almost today. So looking at intraday, yeah, so right, no really sign. We did a double peak right here. This peak is what? Pretty normal. You guys see this? Whoa, let me just remove that. And this is just intraday. This is intraday analysis, of course. Oh, and right here, right? You guys can see that a previous support is acting as a resistance, hence we got the resistance today, and now we're continuing to fall. Does it mean that we're going to fall all the way back down to 44.84? No, it doesn't have to, but the point is, you know, we might have another volatility scare tomorrow, but in the meantime, this is kind of what we expected. Oh yeah, so yeah, about the course, yeah, the course is under development, as you guys know, and so you guys, once that gets released, I'll let you guys know. And pretty much what we're doing right now, what I do every day, looking at intraday patterns, 20-day, 180-day, 1 year, 3 year. By the time you finish the course, you should be able to kind of grasp all those concepts as well, right? And of course, you guys know that when I talk about stock talk and stuff, these are just what I see. These are by no means like telling you where to buy and where to sell. This is just kind of showing you what I'm seeing right now and giving you my opinion. Hey Tango, welcome. Head and shoulder for which one? Okay, Tango, let's check FDX or FedEx, I believe, right? We've taken a look at this one as well. FDX. Oh, why did I box that in? Okay, so I that's interesting. That's a huge box. Let me remove this one. So we're looking at FDX, and we have a support here. It's up only 0.36%, and the support is, sorry, a little laggy. The support is a horizontal support. You guys can see that this is a bull flag pattern, right? But the potential for profit, is it there? Question mark. 5%. So certainly it can. Let's take a look at the 1 year chart. Ooh, that doesn't look good. You guys see that? Why doesn't that look good? So once you've taken the course, you don't need the course actually to know that this is falling, right? So 180-day, let's take a look at that. So we don't have a definitive sign of reversal here. We don't have any consolidation at the bottom. So in this case, this is not something we want to actively participate in. Now the question is, if you really wanted to, you could take a small position here, but by no means should you commit the majority of your capital into FedEx right now. So, whoa. We went over TVIX, so David, you can take a look at, Head and Shoulder. AMD or ZAG, let's take a look at AMD, let's take a look at MU, Trader Princess. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at AMD. All right, so AMD is heading up as the markets are pulling higher, and you can see that, the Dow just went over 100 points, and looking at the 3-year chart, not bad. Okay, so this looks like a continuation move to the upside for AMD for now, at least. Of course, this is a weekly candle, but if markets start continuing to push up, I mean, AMD certainly has the potential to continue pushing up. This is the first red candle that we got. You can imagine when we got a red candle, we still push a little higher, but I am still looking for that drop to the 20 EMA on the 3-year chart. So here's the 20 EMA. Note that we've had that in the past. I'm looking for it to drop to $13 to $14. That's my entry position. If you're in AMD right now, I think it's okay. It's not my favorite position right now, but it's okay. Triple Q is looking nice. IQ's having a good day. Forbes report, MU, right. So here's MU, and so we talked about a couple of things in that. All right, we're at this. Ooh, okay. And that we first talked about earnings, right? We said that when earnings came out, in this time it came down, continued to come down, get rejected at 20 EMA. But here, during earnings, we got pulled up only to get pulled down. So we said that don't hold it during earnings, and hopefully that you guys didn't hold it or buy into earnings. You can see that we went up during earnings and right back down we went. So that was a very unpredictable pattern, so we don't play that pattern at all. Plus, we were near the peak, right? So in this case, let's take a look at, so yeah, on the 1-year chart, you see this better defined. You actually can see that we've bounced at the 50-period moving average here, but the best entry position would be at the 150-period moving average. So this is a day-to-day watch until we see it come down to around $50 to $51. I think that's the most comfortable entry position. Will it go down there? Certainly doesn't have to, but you might see some sort of bounce at the right now. As well as if it gets down here. But looking at the 3-year chart, this does look a little more promising. The only thing that kind of worries me is this gap down area. Well, this is a weekly candle, so actually this has not fully formed, so you can start pulling back up. So, yeah, this is I think this is a decent pattern. You can see that we've tested the $53. We kind of edging back higher, so not bad. Good job. Ivan, hey, welcome. All right, so TQQQ and JBLU drip. All right, let's take a look at triple Qs. So I talked about triple Qs yesterday. I went in yesterday into this one, and right, I mean, if I went in, I definitely see potential, right? So we've dropped so much right here. This kind of correlates with the markets, right? So if the markets are pulling higher, we see triple Qs pulling higher. We know that NASDAQ has been a strong index that has been kind of outperforming the Dow. So yeah, I think this is a good one to go into. Not really. I mean, technical analysis, yes, this is the peak right here. We've had a big drop here, but I correlate this with SPY. So, you know, if I say SPY has a potential to go up, then chances are I'll probably look into TQQQ. Drip and JBlue. Okay, JBLU. Let's take a look at that one. Whoa, my goodness. Okay, so let's take a look at 3-year chart. Yeah, so we talked about JBlue or JetBlue is just too slow. We talked about this is a weekly close. Look at these candles. These are weekly candles. This is just not a pattern that I want to play. Especially, you can see that this is actually almost like a bear flag pattern that usually plays out to the downside. So it'll come back down. So not something I would participate in. Plus, this margin is so slow. You can imagine it's moving up 0.2% today. There are better tickers to go into. CPE and DRIP. All right, so I'll look at CPE and DRIP. Here is CPE on the 3-year chart. We said that what was concerning was you see a lower high right here. We're getting edged in by this 200 period moving average shown by this horizontal line. So let me actually draw in a horizontal line right here. Yes, this is a support, so this is something that you can continue to play, I think. If you bought in right here, even if you buy in right here, you have the potential to get it up. Now, you might be asking, well, Kevin, isn't this a higher high? Yeah, more recently it's a higher high, and actually that might be the predominating trend right here. But yeah, this is actually a pretty nice trajectory. Good call out. This is, I like it. Hold on, let me, oh, I like it. Oh, good call out. Let me put that one in my watch list, so I'll be actively kind of looking at it. And then let's see, X. Oh, DRIP. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm like, what am I talking about right now? So here's DRIP. Right, DRIP on the 1-year chart, on the 180-day chart. Yeah, so we see crude oil, you know, up 3% today. What happened today? We went over the previous resistance, 69.34, and we're heading towards highs, right? Now, I want to take you back, actually, DRIP, so that wouldn't be good for DRIP, obviously, as crude oil is pointing higher. So look at this. And now, if I zoomed out, I placed this line a long time ago at $76. I just didn't really show you guys yet. But that's the resistance. The 76.65 is like the 10-year resistance. So just want to show you guys that now that we're pulling higher, all of a sudden we have the potential to go over this previous high, $73. Actually, I see a pretty good potential to pull over this previous high area. So which tickers are we thinking about going to? UWT continues to be a good one, right? UWT, you can see that this trend is really bullish. 20 period moving, 20 EMA up, 20 EMA question mark up, right? So this is a very nice trend for crude oil. Looking at DRIP, you know, we talked about DRIP, 1-year chart. What happens every time, right? Even when we consolidated, we still fell. Look at this, right? We had a massive fall, consolidation, another fall. Here's the support, fall, consolidation. Chances are, or I mean, you know, just based off pattern, there might be another fall. So that's just my perspective on that. So no DRIP entry, right? LABU and let's see, BGFV. So if I tackle this in this video, I probably won't tackle it in the stock talk later today. So just BGFV. Okay, so sporting goods. Okay. Yeah, so this is on a descending pattern. Note that we're still below the 20 period moving average, and we need to see this start reversing around this area. This is not something we should go into by all means, right? BGFE, isn't that one on my list? I feel like that's been on. Oh, there it is, BGFE, yeah. So this is not something I would want to go into right now. We've had a massive uptrend, and all of a sudden, you know, even though we spiked higher, we're coming down. No sign of consolidation or reversal right now. It's actually, I'm going to remove this off of my list because it doesn't look like a pattern I like to look into. Participate in, I mean. You can, of course, I'll look into it, but not participate. LEBU, okay, so LEBU, we're looking at the 3-year chart. LEBU, right? Looks, wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We had a gap down. We have found support right here. Pretty nice. Not bad on the 180-day chart. Support. It's actually not. It's not a bad pattern. Actually, I see potential in LABU to push higher as markets continue to push higher. You can see that LABU went up 1.82%. Didn't it fall under 100? Oh, look at that, $95. Yeah, so you can see as markets start recovering, you know, LAB or biotech kind of recovers as well. So it's not a one-to-one correlation, but this is a good one to look into, especially you're getting this at a massive discount right now, I think. Look at the 20-day. Yeah, so it looks good. So make sure we can just continue the uptrend and verify the 20-period moving average as the support. All right, the chat, welcome everybody, but it is time for me to sign off. Once again, thank you for watching these videos. Like if you like these videos, you know, put those likes on the Stock Talk if you like them, of course. And 16 minutes, I want to keep this short for people who are watching this on the recording. Just a brief recap, right? SPY, we were looking at a reversal on the 180-day chart at the support. We got 2 major confirmations yesterday. We got some candles today. I don't want to say these are very nice confirmations, but we could see another leg, you know, kind of retest the support tomorrow, but that's just something we have to wait and see. In the meantime, you know, we just kind of want to be cautious that the 20-period moving average is right here around 273, and that once we get close to it, we'll see what happens then. But today it looks like a pretty nice up day for the markets. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. And yeah, have a great day. I'll see you in Stock Talk.